As educators await the fate of the North Carolina state budget, some parents are concerned over what it will mean for their children's education.
Administrators with the Buncombe County School system say they've seen a dramatic drop in funding for textbooks over the last few years. News 13's Hope Hanselman joins us.
And Hope, the lack of textbooks is forcing classrooms to change?
Right, and the school district says that change can be harder on the teachers, but I met with one family today who's concerned it may be affecting students right now.
The practice of math facts is essential to being able to remember and recall them.
Anna Stearns can hardly believe her soon-to-be senior, Dylan, has never been assigned high school math homework.
They don't have enough textbooks for the students to bring home, and they also don't have the funding to provide graphing calculators for students who can't afford to buy them.
Cotton, no longer king.
Many classrooms are facing the same issue. The County Schools Foundation says more than $100 million have been cut from the state's fund for school textbooks in the time Dylan has been in high school.
Specifically for Buncombe County, that equals about $14.50 per student. The cost of one book, just for one subject, is between $30 and $80. So there is no money for textbooks.
That foundation has raised money to replace world history books for all 5th and 6th graders. But administration is trying to shift teachers toward new forms of learning.
And part of that is the realization that when you send a student home with a textbook versus a digital online subscription, that students are going to get onto that digital online subscription as best they can, a little bit more willingly than they might crack a textbook.
Now as students transition into the digital direction, they see bumps along their road to higher learning.
I think that the big deal there is that there are very few teachers there that are tech savvy enough to push the whole idea forward.
Now, if the governor approves the state's budget as is, it will not restore funding for textbooks. Coming up at 6, more on the efforts schools are taking to keep students up to date without the funding to send them home with workbooks.
And News 13 wants to know, do you think textbooks are becoming obsolete? Log on to facebook.com/news13 and click on the Inside News 13 tab to answer our question of the day.